Welcome back to Nets Republic. I'm your host, Sever the Bond. My apologies for not making a Friday video. I gotta be honest, the last video had me so heated. I needed a day off and just took a long 3-day weekend because, Kyrie, but that's not here or there. Congratulations is in order before we go any further because we have successfully made it through an entire off season together. Yes, I have entertained you through an entire off season. Yes, we're getting down to the shenanigans. We're getting down to the tomfoolery and what we're really all here for. Next Monday is media day, y'all. So we have made it through the entire summer. The entire summer, we finally did it. And then the week after that is the first game of preseason. Like, we did it, y'all. I know it was rough. There was some times where it was a little sluggish, but we made it through. So let us enjoy one final week of Nets-related off-season content. Media Day should give us enough juicy tidbits to basically fill up time until the first game of the preseason. So I will give y'all the option down below. Since y'all were so kind enough to get us to 700 subscribers, which we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, I will give y'all the option down below right now. Leave down below. Who do you want for us to do for the season review series, and what other teams do you want us to do for the Shook Factor series? Since the off season is over, this is going to be the last iterations of those unless I run out of content, which I don't think I will, but in the slight chance I don't, who would you like me to do a season review on, and who would you what teams would you like us to do a video? I keep saying us, it's me. But who would you like me to do a video on as far as the teams for Shook Factor? So leave that down below. While you're leaving that comment down below, please make your way over to netsrepublic.com. Pick you up a t-shirt. Just click on the shop icon and pick you up a t-shirt. Don't you want to dress like old Seven Man? Huh? Want to dress like old Seven Man? Seven Man, youngest Seven Man, the greatest there has ever been? Yeah? No? All right. So today's video, we are going over the preseason schedule, since I don't believe we've done that. And if we have, my bad, we're doing it again. Let's go over the preseason games. So October 3rd, that is Monday. So not the following month, not this Monday coming up, and obviously not today, but the Monday afterwards. That is October 3rd, I'm pretty sure. We are going to be playing the We're going to be playing the 76ers, so that should be an interesting game. That is at 7:30, October 3rd. Y'all, we made it. We're finally here. The 6th, which is a couple of days after that, we are going to be playing the Miami Heat. That should be a fun matchup. Then we're going to be playing the Milwaukee Bucks on the 12th. I believe that's the following Wednesday. And then on the 14th, which I believe is a Friday, I think that's a Friday, I'm not sure. We're going to be playing the Timberwolves, so we get to see D'Lo again. That should be fun. So now that we've gone over our 4 preseason games, it's time to predict. So pretend like I put on the Prediction King hat and the AJ Styles gloves. We're taking it back to the old Sever the Bond days real quick. Real quick, Prediction King. 76ers, I think we beat them. I don't think it's close. I think it is a dominant, destructive matchup. It's going to be on ESPN, and for the obvious reasons, the Ben 10 watch is over there, but it's for obvious reasons. It's Ben Simmons' first game against, well, his first game with us, period. I don't think he played last season at all, so this is going to be his first game in almost 2 years. Going up against his former team. What is in my mouth? Going up against his former team, so that's obviously going to be a Showtime blockbuster. That game will be on ESPN. I think it's on ESPN. I'm not sure. If it's not, it really should be, but I'm pretty sure it is. That should be a very fun matchup. I believe we'll win. Again, I'm not afraid of Philly. We did a Shook Factor on them. Not afraid in the slightest. The next game will be against... Who's the next game against? Next game is against the Miami Heat. I am not afraid of the Heat. We don't need to do a Shook Factor on them. We can if you want to, but I'm not afraid of the Heat either. That should be absolute destruction. Now, the next game against Milwaukee, I'm still very terrified of Milwaukee. If you want to do a Shook Factor on it, we can. But Giannis counts for about 85 different people. I don't know if we just happily trot past, and especially since these are preseason games, I believe that we'll be beating up on the Heat and the 76ers so much that by the time we get to the second half of the game, where it's just our kids versus their kids, I believe we'll be fine. I think Giannis's hyper self is going to try to play the entire time. I really do believe so. And I don't think Steve Nash is going to take the Summer League very seriously. The Summer League. I don't think he's going to take preseason very seriously. I think he's going to want everyone to be absolutely healthy. So if Giannis is playing the entire game, I don't really think that spells a positive vibe for us. And that's even coming off of the London games or wherever it is that them and the Hawks are playing. So energy-filled Giannis, I don't like our chances there, to be quite honest with you, especially since I don't believe Steve Nash will be taking the preseason seriously. Giannis will, and he will probably play the entire game. I think the only game that the Nets will take seriously is going to be the last game, because that's our last dress rehearsal for the actual season. And that's going to be against the Timberwolves. I'm not afraid of Rudy Gobert. As long as he doesn't sneeze on me, I am not afraid of him, but that's just me. We should be able to beat that. So we should go 3-1. There is one thing that we need to go ahead and get out of the way now. And I know that we kind of do a little back and forth where I say something controversial, you hate me for a day, then I say something you agree with and you love me for a day. But let's just go ahead and jump in front of this right now. Whatever we see as an issue in the preseason is going to be an issue going forward. Now, I say this because I've been covering basketball on YouTube for about maybe 6 or 7 years now. And we go through the same thing every summer. And I'm hoping that this is the year that y'all finally just go with what I'm saying. And whatever we see as an issue in a preseason is what we're going to be dealing with going forward. Last year, we were having trouble scoring, and Harden wasn't the same. I said, we're having trouble scoring, and Harden doesn't look quite right. I think that's going to be an issue, and there's no Kyrie Irving. Y'all said, it'll be fine. Season before that, we're not playing any defense, y'all. I think that's a problem. We do this every year. So what I'm hoping we can just get in front of right now is whatever Seven Man sees and whatever we collectively see, don't just write it up as, oh, it's the preseason, we can't take it seriously. They are telling us who they are. And I'm going to go ahead and guesstimate what the issue is going to be. We don't have a friggin' center outside of Claxton and Day'Ron Sharpe, and we're going to get beat up in the post. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put out there that we need a center and the issue was not addressed. So when we go into these games and it's obvious we don't have any interior defense outside of Ben Simmons, I don't want this to be a surprise. I don't want any of y'all leaving comments saying, it's just the preseason, Sam, you're taking it too seriously. Because those are the issues we're going to have going forward. So let's just agree right now that it's an issue. Let's just agree right now that whatever we see in the preseason is what is going to predate the season. Can we just agree on that now? Because I don't want to spend another year talking about, oh, what we saw in preseason, blah, blah, blah. What we saw in preseason, blah, blah, blah. Because we do this every single year. And in year 8, I would just like to think that I've got enough internet clout where y'all just come to the conclusion that Sever knows what he's talking about. But it's fine. I'm prepared either way. I'm excited. I'm ready to get back to it. You feel me? I got the Nets on, yes, like shenanigans all hooked up. Like I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see it. This is our first year without Michael Grady. That's going to be a little weird, but the homie Syracuse stock's going to be there. And if Michael Grady if Ian Eagle and Ryan Rukos are done being greedy and double dipping in football and such, hopefully they'll be ready to come back as well. I'm excited, and it all starts next week with Media Day. So again, congratulate yourselves. And congratulations to us at Nets Republic, because we have held your hand and gotten you through yet another off season of NBA basketball. Hopefully you enjoyed the WNBA and all the shenanigans that went with it. Congratulations to the Aces. Agaga. Congratulations. Much needed win. As long as Connecticut doesn't get a thing, I sleep happily at night. And last night was, that was a different type of sleep I got, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. What are you most excited about for the season coming up? Let me know who you want to do a Shook Factor on and a season review on. Let me know. We'll get to it this week. And starting on Monday, basically our season starts as reporters. So hope you're ready for some shenanigans, because I'm sure we will have much more to discuss, starting with Mr. Kevin Durant. But that's not here nor there. I will see you tomorrow for either Shook Factor or season review, or if Kyrie does something else stupid, and I'll see you then.